Right now there are 3 posts about education on my blog. This one I wrote 2 years ago, and it is full of uh, really good metaphors about education, a bunch of really, really overdone cliches, and even some quotes about JFK's announcement of the moon mission, about doing hard things and that sort of thing. It's a post about education. It's not my best, but here's why I think it's valuable. I go ahead and introduce some of my history and my interest in education reform, and I talk a little bit about my personal experience in education, which is not something I've done in any of the other posts. And then I go into some of the fundamentals that really got me thinking about why education reform doesn't work in the first place, and exploring some of the common wisdom that doesn't work. This post, I think, marks the point at which I started realizing, oh, my perspective, while unique and perhaps valuable, is not isn't the only, I'm not the only person who's ever tried to fix education. And if my ideas were implemented, they still wouldn't fix it. And I'm kind of fascinated by that, and that has resulted in some other posts, and will eventually lead to an interview series, and hopefully a company or a startup or some sort of nonprofit, or we'll see where my life leads with education. But this was the beginning of it all. This was seeing other people try to fix education and watching it fail miserably. I talk about my experience with the Global Learning X Prize. I talk about watching the XQ School project, which has since come to a close, and they've announced high school proposals that won, and they're now being implemented, and we'll see how those turn out. I'll probably make another follow-up video in a year or two to talk about those high schools and what successes they found and what failures there were in revolutionizing education. But the whole idea behind this post is that, let's not revolutionize it, because everyone has tried to do that and it won't work. Instead, let's fix these key things and then see where we can go from there. And hopefully provides a concrete way to start approaching problems in education. I hope that you find the post a good introduction to education revolutionizing, and I encourage you to read some of the other ones, because I think that the other posts that I've written since this one on education are just a little bit better, but I think this is a good intro, so I think you'll like it. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the article, and I will see you in the next video.